Her dream is to just run off with Wayne and go have 6 babies with him and, and raise their babies and for Faye to become a grandmother one day.
Oh, fuck.
I used to believe that the world could be a better place if people could empathize.
Remember me?
How could I forget?
The real disease is that people no longer...
Your characters' stories are, of course, very tight this season, but they're in a completely different positions. So I was wondering if Laurie really is such a badass as she seems to be this season, or does she just need to pretend to be one to, survive in this world? And at the same time, I wonder if Faye feels comfortable in the position she's in, the circumstances she's in.
I definitely think that Laurie is a sociopath. So I don't think she has a conscience, and I don't think that is possible for that to change. So she is for sure a bad person. I think that this season we get to see a little bit more of how hard it is to be a good business person when you are high yourself all the time and have issues with making poor judgments. And you did see that in season 2, like she gave a suitcase full of drugs to a high school girl. But I didn't really register what a nincompoop Laurie can be at times until season 3. And that just made it more fun. No one is safe around someone like her. She's not capable of loyalty to anyone but herself. So still a bad person.
I think for Faye that she was just born into, I think, a family that was already filled with people with addiction issues, that I think she was born into a family where she kind of never really stood a chance to begin with. I think, I imagine both of her parents were addicts and that they both ended up either dead or in jail. So then she ends up having to just be completely on her own with no family by the time she's a teenager, that leads her into just having all these random boyfriends that she just kind of lives with. And she's just always looking for oh, who can just be my boyfriend? Because then she sees a boyfriend as a home almost, because, she also didn't grow up around a family of people who had jobs. Everyone she grew up around were addicts and were people that were, dealing drugs and doing crimes and things. That was just what she was born into, and that was just kind of all she knew. And then when she just ended up not having any family to turn to when she became an adult, she just started turning to random guys. And then now she's finally found Wayne, and she's really hoping that Wayne is going to finally give her that thing that she's always wanted, which is a family. Her dream is to just run off with Wayne and go have 6 babies with him and, and raise their babies, and for Faye to become a grandmother one day. That's all she's ever wanted, was to just be normal and have a family. But because of what she was born into, all she really knew was just drugs and crime and living underground. But she doesn't want to, and she's keeps trying to escape it, but it's just so hard when she was just not born with any support around her.